Hello and welcome to this unit on primates. If you have watched any documentaries on TV or seen any in a zoo, you will know that humans and primates like monkeys, apes and chimpanzees are related. Gorillas are much bigger than us, orangutans are definitely hairier, and chimpanzees seem to be the most intelligent. But how closely related to us are they? Well, let's talk about the chimpanzee. We can compare our DNA, the molecule that creates our human identity, to chimpanzees to get an idea. What do you think? How similar are we? They look pretty human, right? I mean, they've got similar facial features, they use tools like rocks and sticks, and they walk on two legs, so they must be quite similar, don't you think? Well, you might be surprised to know that 99% of human DNA is identical to chimpanzees. That means your classmate is almost a monkey, but you are too. There are, in fact, two species of chimpanzees, the common chimpanzee and bonobos. Geographically, the common chimpanzees and bonobos are also divided. The river Congo separates the two species, with the chimpanzees in Central and Western Africa and the bonobos in the forests of the Democratic Republic of the Congo, which is further south. There are several important differences between common chimpanzees and bonobos. For instance, a male chimpanzee can easily reach 1.7 meters when standing and can weigh up to 70 kilograms. A bonobo, on the other hand, is much shorter and thinner than its cousins. Both species can walk upright on 2 feet when they're carrying something, but the bonobo is better at it and does it more often. Their sexual habits also demonstrate some important differences. Bonobos are the hippies of the primate world, as they use sex to solve conflict with a "make love not war, man" mentality and are generally very sexually active. Common chimps, on the other hand, probably have too much testosterone, as they are more aggressive and prefer to fight instead. Well, I guess you can find both types of humans, aggressive ones and love-making pacifists, so the truth is, we really do have a lot in common with our closest cousins. Comparing humans with both types of chimps, we can see that we have several things in common. For example, the ability to solve problems, the use of facial expressions and hand gestures to communicate, and using tools to make our lives easier. There are social similarities too. Scientists have reported that if a baby chimp loses its mother, another chimp will look after the orphan, even if it isn't from the same community. The sense of community is very strong. Each community is dominated by one individual male, called the alpha male. This male controls the group and resolves conflicts. Interestingly, in chimpanzee society, the alpha male is not necessarily the strongest or the biggest, but he is the most manipulative. That is, the chimp who can influence the other chimps the most effectively. However, we shouldn't underestimate the females. The alpha male is chosen by the females, and if the alpha male doesn't do a good job, the females will reject him and put a male who can do a better job in power. Talk about girl power. Obviously, there are several things that are different between humans and chimps, and it's probably more than that 1% difference in DNA. For example, human brains are 3 times bigger than chimps. Chimps don't live as long as humans, and physically, chimps' arms are much longer than humans. In fact, when fully extended, their arms are 1.5 times longer than the height of their entire bodies. This means that chimps are much more agile and can easily swing in the trees like monkeys. So, to sum up, we now know that we have some very close cousins in the ape world. Our near-identical DNA means that we have a lot in common, both physically and socially, but there are some important differences too, and we are the smartest of the cousins. Well, at least for the moment. Well, I hope you enjoyed this unit, and it's goodbye from me. Ciao for now.